Hello there, car apologists. I'm Joe, and today we're going to be taking a look at new Halo power packs from Fox. So as you can see, there are two different capacities available in the Halo range. You've got the 48,000 mAh and the 96,000 mAh, respectively 1.5 kilos, and the bigger one 3 kilos. But because they feature quite a lot of the same things, I'm going to start with the larger one, then move on to the smaller one after. Inside the box, as you'd imagine, you've got your power pack. This one comes with a nice handle because it's a bit more of the beefier one. That's really handy to carry it around, obviously. Pop that to one side. Also in here, you've got your instructions and the charging lead. Now this is quite cool as well because it comes with both the UK 3-pin plug. You just clip in place like that, twist and take that off. And you've also got the Euro style plug as well. So whether you're home or abroad, you can charge your power pack back up. So put those things back to one side and move on to the power pack. Now, as I just mentioned, it comes with a nice handle. The smaller one doesn't have that. This one really needs it because it's a bit weightier, and it just makes it much handier to carry it around. You've got nice textured rubber underneath the handle and also on the bottom. And talking of on the bottom, you've got flat feet just here and here. Because it's a wider one, it sits on your bivvy table on the floor just like so, or flat down. Either way, whichever you fancy. Now the out points, you've got two USB outs just here to the left or right, depending on how you're looking at it, of the power button. And then next to that, you've also got a Type-C out port and the charging in port. All of these are resealed back up with these rubber seals, so they sort of pop in place and keep them nice and sealed. And then below that, you've got two 12-volt, 15-amp cigarette lighter out ports as well. So charging some of your bigger devices. Some people like taking DVD players and things like that. For myself, with work, I take a laptop a lot of the time with me and loads of camera batteries. So things like this are dead handy to keep me powered up on the bank. You've also got the power button there. One press lights up the battery level. As you can see, this one is at 100% at the moment. I only charged it the other day. Each one of those lights represents 25% of battery. So at the moment it's at 100, drops down to 75, 50, 25, and then you know it's time to charge. The power button doesn't just show you that though. If I double tap it and you look at the other end, you can turn on these two amber lights, which is really nice for just giving you that sort of ambient lighting in your bivvy, just helping you see around without being too bright. If I double tap that again, turn it off, and then press and hold the power button, you then get white LEDs as well. So much brighter, much more handy for re-rigging at night or seeing where things are in the bivvy. If you don't know where your head torch is or you don't want to put that on, you just want to put this to the side with the light on, you've got a nice amount of light on it there. So turn that back off by pressing and hold, and off it goes. And that is the bigger one pretty much in a nutshell. If we move over to the 48,000 mAh, as you'd imagine, about half the size pretty much. If you put them next to each other, as you can see, width-wise, I think they're pretty much identical. Height-wise, the same. The only difference is it's about half the depth. So, as you imagine, 1.5 kilos as opposed to the 3 kilos. Because this one is slightly thinner, it doesn't have the flat feet like the other one, so it would topple over. So Fox have supplied it with 2 feet, which just slide over the rubberized edges and stay in position like so. So you just sit that down like so, which is dead handy, stops it from falling over. Again, it comes with the same plug with the 2 different adapters, and on the end, slightly less outputs because obviously it's a smaller unit, but you've got 2 USB outs, a USB-C out and the in port to charge it up, and one 12-volt cigarette lighter out port as well. So that is how many outputs you've got, and also the power button on the side, double tap, and once again you've got the ambient lighting. Turn that off, press and hold, and again you've got the white LEDs as well. So similar features, obviously this one is the slightly smaller model. If I turn that back off, and that's pretty much the features of this as well. Again, really nice texture. The one thing that I take from these is they're really robust and solid feeling. They feel like they're gonna take a bit of a beat, and obviously you don't want to bash these sort of things around, but they do feel like they'd be able to cope with day-to-day bank life, getting bashed around, chucked in a bag, and they keep you charged whilst doing so. Now the batteries used inside of these are much better suited to outdoor use because they're LiFePO4. Now what that means is they're much more stable basically. Whereas some power packs or some batteries can fluctuate dramatically depending on temperature changes, whether it's really hot or really cold, they can drop charge. These are much more stable. So say you've got a full bar of charge on it at night, you have a frosty night, you're not going to wake up and see that it's dropped half its charge just because it got chilly. Much more stable, going to keep you charged all year round without any worries of dipping. And the amount these things charge is pretty impressive as well. Now this is going by an iPhone 8, so a fairly standard phone these days. This one can charge up to 32 or 36 times, which is extremely impressive. So if you're doing week-long sessions and you've got your phone to charge or other devices, this will keep you going absolutely no problem, even probably more than a week if you're only charging your phone. And the smaller one, again, going by the guide of an iPhone 8, will charge it around 16 to 18 times, which is still extremely impressive for something about as big as a book. So there you are, the Halo Power Packs from Fox. For more information, please head over to their website. But cheers for watching, and I'll see you again soon.